Hi guys. So as you can see, I am back at home. I am out of the hospital. I don't have like a huge update to give you on my health. And that's mainly because I go see my primary doctor tomorrow. I can tell you they didn't send me home on oxygen. And I did get sent home on an antibiotic and prednisone. Now, for the most part, the prednisone and the antibiotic should work together to keep my oxygen levels kind of at a steady level. But I still woke up this morning needing this. So this is my rescue inhaler. It's albuterol, and I've been living off the stupid thing. Basically, if you're not an asthmatic, or you've never had one of these or parental before, this has 200 puffs in it, and since the time of my attack, let me see if I can get this to, it doesn't want to, please. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a pain. But anyways, what I'm trying to show you is up here is a counter, and from the time of my attack where I ended up in the hospital again till now, I am about 215 or at 115 left on this thing, which totally sucks because this is my second one for the month. So I already went through one in a week before my first hospitalization, and now there's now. So the only thing is last night I woke up maybe twice to take this, but that was it. And that's because I don't have oxygen. I have nothing to counteract when I sleep and my oxygen goes low. And that's one of my biggest downfalls is right now when I go to sleep, my body relaxes, and though that's great, I'm having to counteract two separate things. I'm having to counteract my chronic pain, which I can do because I have pain medicine right now and all that. So that's not really a big deal right now. But on the flip side of that, I have to counteract my asthma. So it's, excuse the language, it's pretty fucking shitty. That's the best way I can put it. It's pretty shitty. And I'm not usually one to talk like that in my videos, especially those of you that know me, but I am honestly so frustrated because getting hospitalized, like I got hospitalized last week, you know, and then, or close to that anyways. I was home for literally 6 days. I'm not even really that, it's like 5 days, but like 6 days tops, okay? I was home. And then noon rolls around on that 6th day, and I'm having my spouse take me back to the hospital up the street. Thankfully, where we live, the hospital is literally up the freaking street. Like, it's like a block and a half away. So, benefits of living close to a hospital, I guess. But, you know, I told the doctor yesterday that released me that my main concern was the fact that what they were reading on the monitors at that very moment and the day before with me being off the oxygen was, yeah, my stats were really good. I was floating between 90 and 96 oxygen wise. But the minute that I come off that oxygen for more than a day and a half, I'm going to start doing this number. And I'm going to, what I say, skydive. So, in other words, I'm going to fall. And that's exactly what's happening. And what's frustrating is these doctors, not all of them want to listen to me and realize that, okay, I've been a severe asthmatic for 33 years. I've had this for 33 years. I know the ins and outs. I know my body really well. And I know my asthma like the back of my freaking hand. I know what works, I know what doesn't work, I know what I need, I know I can educate a doctor on myself as an asthmatic, but not all of them want to listen to you. I'm not your typical textbook case, and that's very frustrating. And then there's the COPD thing. Now, yes, a lot of people that have COPD get it from years of smoking, right? Well, I'm not a smoker. I delved into it a little as a teenager, but it was never heavy, it never lasted long, And, you know, it was never something that was a constant. It's never been a constant. I don't smoke now. I don't smoke anything at all. Like, nothing at all. So this having COPD, I don't know why I have it. I don't know how I got it. It's suspected that I got it. It just kind of reared its ugly head because the asthma itself is just so bad that my body was like, okay, whatever. And there you go. My grandmother, she died from her COPD. I have an aunt that got COPD in her 50s. So, I mean, you freaking tell me, why do I have COPD? My aunt that has COPD that died in her, or no, sorry, my aunt did that. My aunt that has COPD that got it in her 50s does not smoke either. So, you know, you tell me, why does she have COPD? Why do I have COPD and I got it in my 20s? You know, I don't have answers to that kind of stuff. And I actually, at this point, I kind of don't care. The fact of the matter is, I have COPD. I didn't get it from smoking. My grandmother was once a heavy smoker years ago, I mean, like tons and tons of years ago, back when she was way younger. And so that was a partial reason why she had emphysema, COPD, and everything. But it wasn't the full reason why she had it either. So it was just partial to her having it. But the fact of the matter is, my grandmother did die from her COPD. Yes, she was older. She was in her 80s. But still, I mean, this is a woman that is like a mother to me. And I watched her as she went from being alive one day and me talking to her on the phone to getting a call that she passed away. I mean, nobody wants that. And so that's always at the back of my mind. You know, is that going to happen to me? You know, I don't know. So that's what the whole COPD thing is. I don't want you guys to think, oh, she's a heavy smoker or whatever. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I'm just trying to survive. So tomorrow I have an appointment with my primary doctor at 11:30 a.m. It's in Gardnerville, so it's about, you know, probably, I'm on the far end of Carson City, so it's probably going to take me about a half an hour to get to Gardnerville. Maybe less, depends on traffic. Traffic shouldn't be too bad though, so maybe 15-20 minutes if I can get through town quick enough. But I'm going to bring up the whole thing where the COPD, I feel, is the main issue here. I want to see a pulmonologist. I want to see a heart doctor because my heart is enlarged. I have a very high heart rate. My average heart rate is about 122, which is quite high. So, but yeah, things need to be done. I need to see my specialist. I need to get in. We need to do tests. And I need to have oxygen here at my home. It's time. I'm going to push for it a lot. I don't care what they have to write it up as so that my insurance can pay for it. I know what they have to do, and it's not a lie, because if you look at it, my oxygen goes down into the 80s when I sleep at night. That's what you need for it to be okay for you to get oxygen at home. Well, it happens to me. It's not a lie. So if my oxygen's already going down in the 80s at night, and I've been out of the hospital for less than 24 hours, there's issues. And I need to have oxygen at home, and I need tanks that I can take with me. So anyways, that's about it. I will probably update you guys again tomorrow. I can't exactly film while I'm, you know, at my doctor's office and talking to her and everything. I really wish I could. It's just, there's the whole HIPAA lie and everything, and they will not let you film while in there. So I will probably wait until I'm out of the office and I come back home so I can sit here and throw you guys on a tripod and talk to you guys about what happened and what's going to go down from here. But that's about it. This video is getting a little long. I didn't plan on it for being like 10 minutes, but I guess it is what it is. But I will update you guys tomorrow on what's going on, and just keep your fingers crossed for me that I get oxygen here at home, because it's really the number one thing that I need, more than anything aside from, you know, specialists and new medications. So anyways, that's about it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!